Hey y'all, um, this tutorial is a hat tutorial and it was a request. So we're going to learn to do this hat. This is the standard hat. See, that's pretty. Yep. I will link to the actual pattern down in the description because this is not actually my pattern. Ross over at Smells Like Yarn did this pattern a long time ago. And one night during one of his podcasts years and years ago, he said it's a good pattern for bones and counts. You can alter it any way you want to. So I kind of ran with it. So yeah, props to Ross. Yes. So yeah, let's unpack this puppy. Hey y'all, you wanted to know how I make my hat. Well, it's 10:30 in the morning on a Wednesday morning. I still got coffee. So don't mind that, the kids are home. So we're going to start out by casting on 80. So I will come back once we are cast on, okay? Alright, see you in just a minute. Alright, y'all. I forgot to tell you these are on size 8s with an 8-inch cable. So it makes it like 16 inches. Because each one of these are 4 inches. So, yeah. Anyway. We've got 80 on there. We got to connect it in the round. So. Sheesh. Like I said, I got kids home today. So, I got one being a pain in my butt. He thinks he's got to help me today.
Yeah.
He thinks he's got to be my director.
Yeah.
Which I don't need.
I'm your silent director.
God, now please be silent. Alright. The original pattern for this hat was the old Ross hat from Smells Like Yarn. He's changed his pattern since then. Like, way changed his pattern since then. So, this is the old way. Kinda. Anyway, it's the way I've got written down. So we join it in the round, pull it nice and tight. We're going to knit 3 and purl 2. Okay? So we got knit 1, knit 2, knit 3, purl 1. Come on, you. And get over here, you. Shh. Purl 2. Okay? Now, next round, we're going to put a marker in here. This is just to make sure that our round stays straight. Because if our round gets twisted, it'll give us this wonky Mobius strip, and we don't want that. Okay? So this round is just to make sure that all of our stuff is straight. So we just keep on with the knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and purl 2, purl 1, purl 2, until we get all the way around to the end here. I am going to go ahead and do that and grab a stitch marker and put it in and get it set up for the next round so we can talk about how far to take the ribbing. So give me just a minute. Alright folks, we're back at the beginning and it looks like we're straight. So we're going to purl these last 2 and then we're going to put in our stitch marker. So we got to purl this one and purl this one. Pull that a little tight. And it looks like it's going to be really long with a bunch of ladders, right? But I'm going to show you how to fix that. Okay? When we knit, we're going to pull it super tight right here. Okay? Super duper tight for these 3. We're going to knit very, very tight. That's how I take care of that. And then when I weave it all in, I'll stick it through here and then come back across and then go up the back. Okay, so we are straight. Our first row of ribbing is straight as an arrow. Okay, see that? How nice and pretty that is. Now we keep doing the ribbing, and this at this point you can clip this off. That's your extra on the end. You can go ahead and clip that off. I would clip it off to like here, so it doesn't get around in this area, so it doesn't get mixed up with your working yarn. Okay, so we just keep going until we've got 12 rounds with our ribbing. It is a 3x2, 3 knits, 2 purls. Okay, I will meet you back here as soon as I get that finished. Okay, all right, I will see you back here in just a bit. And we're back. See, we've got 12 rows of ribbing. We've got to finish this up, so let's finish these last few stitches on round 12, and then I'm gonna get you guys started on the next part. Okay, move our stitch marker, and then here we just start knitting in the round. Yep, just go around and around and around, knit every stitch. See? Nope, I did that. So yeah, we just go knit in every stitch and just keep going until we've got 6 inches from here. So we got to go 6 inches. Okay, so when I get that finished, I will be back. Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, we're gonna do this next part. I got kids today because today's a snow day. Road conditions were bad. See, I got my first marker there, and I've done this one. So I'm going to show you guys on this one. So we've done 2. We need to go to 16. 1, 2, or we need to go to 14. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we're going to knit these 2 together. Did I get that right? No, I did not. I did not get that right. Shh. Like I said, there's kids home. And then we're going to take one of our nifty markers, and we're going to put it on here. And we're going to do another 14. And then knit 2 together again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, knit 2 together. Hang on a second. I keep hitting the bottom strand. Knit 2 together, place marker. The next 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to knit 2 together. I can get it to go through there, right? And place the marker. Sorry, my younger son is acting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Knit these two together. And then this next round, we're just going to knit around. Okay? So I will go ahead and knit all the way around. And then I will meet you guys right back here. Cool? I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we've gone all the way around. And we just keep doing that. We go to 2 before the marker. And knit 2 together, and then knit the next round all the way around until we get to, I think, 9 stitches left on the marker, on the cable in between. So yeah, it's either 8 or 9. I usually go to 9 and then go ahead and do I usually take it all the way to 9 and then go ahead and do another knit around row, and then I'll start doing decreasing every row until I get to 5 stitches left on the cable. So that would be 1 stitch in between every marker. So 8 stitches left. We go, yeah. Sorry, my son's over here acting up. 2 before the marker. After we've placed it and did the decreases and placed them. It's 2 before the marker every other round until we get to 8 stitches left on in between the markers. And then from there, it's every row until we get to the last bit. So I will see you guys back here in just a little bit, because this part is the quickest part. And you will probably have to, if you're doing this on a 16-inch cable like I am, or a 12-inch cable and your needles, you're probably going to have to splice in a different cable or switch to DPNs. I don't use DPNs, I lose them, so it's best for me to just splice in another cable or add in another, or switch it to a different cable that's longer, because as it gets bigger, as the top of it gets done more, it will start getting too hard to do it on just this one, so I'll have to add in another one so I can magic loop it. Okay? I will see you back in just a little bit. Alright, folks, we're back. We've got 9 stitches in between. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've already went ahead and done the decrease there. So we're going to knit around. And shush! Yes, it's lunchtime here. The guys are being a pain in the butt. The boys are.
I get Q-tips, please.
In a minute.
The battery on Daddy's car is almost dead. I put my train back.
Hang on just a second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah. We've got the knit 2 together here. We're knitting around. There's 9 stitches in between. Okay? So we're There. We've gone and knit all the way around. Cool? So now, we're going to do, because we've got 9 stitches on the needle, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay? We're going to start decreasing when we hit 8, which is after this row. Okay? So we decrease here, and then we have, because we'll have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? Then we're going to decrease every row. Okay? I will see you back when I have 3 stitches in between each of these stitch markers. Okay? See you back in just a little bit. I want to show you guys this while I'm getting ready to do it, because I'm going to have to splice in this 14-inch cable. I think it's 14. No, 22. I'm going to splice in this cable instead of using the little one because it's getting a little difficult. So, I got these nifty little connectors. Hook on the end. And I'm just gonna feed it through. And then pop it off on this end.
There goes them 2 locomotives. Somewhere in Williamsburg.
See? If you can use DPNs, that's great, but I can't. I suck at it. Trust me, I always end up losing like 2 or 3 of them. And then I'm like, well, great. So, yeah. This is kind of the spot where you're going to have to start thinking about switching over to either your DPNs or your magic loop. Either way. I do magic loop because it's just easier for me. So, yeah. I see you back when we're done. Alright, folks. See, we got 3 left in between the markers. So, I will do this last bit with y'all.
No!
I was just setting it down.
I'm gonna go hang this.
Kids.
What in the world? Why was that sound?
Listen to that locomotive on the back. Listen to that locomotive. And drop it off around the curve and take it back down the hill. This is the same engine that just pushed that just shoved that train up the hill. You just heard him talking to the dispatcher.
So at this point, we're going to start taking out the stitch markers because we don't need them anymore. We're going to keep this one though because it helps us remember where we're at.
There goes that man pusher, dropping back down the hill. After pushing that other train up the hill.
Give me just a second because I got to go get my clippers to trim this off so I can show you how to finish it. So here we are, all the way to, we got one stitch in between where the markers were. So we're going to come out about 6, 8, 10 inches, just a good amount. And we're going to clip off the yarn. And then we're going to put it on our needle. And we're going to take it slip them both purlwise from this side. And then we're going to pull this all the way down. And then once we get that done, see right there, we're going to stick it right through that hole in the center and turn it inside out. And then, well, we've still got it on the needle. I'm going to take it and weave it in. And then we're going to take it up the other side.
What? Nate's bed is better.
And then back
That's
down.
why I tied onto this string.
Okay.
Now straight down on this curve. I'm coming!
You know what I'm trying to
We're going to pull it out,
this thing.
loosen it up here.
First one
And then we're going to clip it off. And the only thing left to do is weave in that end, which I generally do with a crochet hook. And then I put a tag right here. Yep. So this is how I do my hat. You'll find it is a modified, well, I don't know if it's really modified or not, but it's modeled on the Ross hat from Smells Like Yarn. In his podcast years and years and years ago, he said if you can figure out a way to alter it, do it, because it's good bones. As long as your counts stay pretty well the same, you got good bones. So, play with it. And I have. So, yeah, that's how I make my hat. See you later, guys.